Hello everyone! Today I am going to be sharing with you the books I purchased most recently. Now I know, you know, that if you watched my 2023 goals, that I am not purchasing books this year unless I have earned points for them, which I earn by exercising. However, I received a lot of gift cards for Christmas, so I was able to purchase books with those cards prior to starting my exercise challenge. So those are the books that I am going to be sharing with you today. So hi, my name is Talia. I love books, I love bandanas. I'm so glad you're at my channel today because I have a bunch of fun, beautiful, new books to share with you. I had an Amazon gift card and a Barnes & Noble gift card, and I received one physical book as well. So all of that is going to be wrapped into this haul today. So we will start with the first book that I received. It was a physical book sent to me by one of my best friends on the planet. It was Beach Read by Emily Henry. And it's really funny because she didn't know that I have been chatting with Eliza from Eliza's Bookshelf for quite a while about how I want to read Emily Henry. And I had decided that this was going to be the first one that I read. So it was completely surprising when she sent me this gift and I opened it and it was Beach Read by Emily Henry because I had not talked to her about it at all. So she knows me very well. So this is a romance. I do not typically read a lot of romance, but I have heard nothing but good things about Emily Henry. She's all over the place. She has another book coming out this year, and I really want to give her a try because even people who do not like romance tend to be saying that this is a good one to give a try to. So this is about two writers and they are both kind of in like writer slumps. One writes romance, one writes literary fiction, more extreme literary fiction, like where they kill off all the characters, and they are staying next to each other in these beach houses during the summer. So they are both writing and they are having trouble coming up with new stories, and they decide to swap roles basically and write a book from the other person's genre. And then it kind of goes from there, and I'm assuming they fall in love and there's drama about that. But it sounds really cute, really funny, so we're gonna give Emily Henry a try this year. Okay, so the next book that I picked up was Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Erin Morgenstern has been all over the place lately for The Starless Sea. I have not read The Starless Sea, but it was recommended to me by Bandana at Bandana Silver Scribe to read this one before The Starless Sea. So I am hoping this will be good. This is about a circus that appears only at night. It's magical from what I understand, and there's a couple of magicians dueling behind the scenes for some sort of role, and there's some romance and some magic tied into it, and everyone speaks really highly of it, and it's supposed to be amazing. So I added that to my collection as well. Okay, the next book I got is Recursion by Blake Crouch. I read Dark Matter by Blake Crouch this year and I really liked it. Science fiction, fast-paced. Dark Matter was maybe a little bit too fast-paced for me at the end, but I really enjoyed the story and I really want to give Blake Crouch another go around and see if this one is as good as the first one was. So this is about like some sort of like epidemic sweeping the land where everyone is having like memories of things that didn't happen, and it's driving everyone a little bit crazy. And it is a detective and a neurologist, I believe, that kind of come together to try to solve the problem of what is happening and how to make it stop. So that's about all I know. It sounds really intriguing. I know Dark Matter sucks you in like right away. As far as sci-fi goes, it's very fast-paced and easy to follow. So I am expecting that this will be the same. I went back and forth because they had Wayward Pines, the Wayward Pines series, also by Blake Crouch, in the bookshop when I was shopping, and I thought about starting that series too, but then I ended up choosing this one. So we'll see how it goes. If you've read the Wayward Pine series by Blake Crouch, let me know because I'm super curious about that one as well. Okay, the next book I picked up was The Girl Who Chased the Moon by Sarah Addison Allen. I read Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen this past year, and I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite books of the year. It's like this magical realism, atmospheric, real life slash bits of magic mixed in, and I really, really enjoyed it. So Other Birds, go read for sure. But I wanted to try another book by this author. So I picked up this one just kind of randomly. All of her other books kind of have similar ratings, similar ideas in them, it seems like. So this is the one I chose. This is about a girl, and she goes back to her mother's childhood home to try to solve some mysteries about what happened to her mother. And it sounds like the house is kind of magical, and she meets a grandfather that she either didn't know she had or just had never met. And it sounds like, so here are rooms where wallpaper changes to suit your mood, unexplained lights skip across the yard at midnight. There's a neighbor that bakes hope in the form of cakes, hoping to satisfy the sweet tooth, but dreaming of rekindling a love she fears might be lost. So like trying to bake cakes to solve problems. It just sounds really interesting. So I'm really liking the magical realism, like magic that isn't crazy spells out there like in your face, but more like just kind of woven through the story in mystical ways. So I'm super curious to see if Sarah Addison Allen delivers in this as well as she did in Other Birds, because that was a winner for me. Okay, next, I'm really excited about this one. I got Finlay Donovan is Killing It. I actually have started this. It was like a mismanagement of library holds earlier this year, and I had this, but I had too many other books I was working on at the same time when it became available from the library, so I had to take it back after like 3 chapters because someone else wanted to read it. But I really liked what I read. So Finlay is a writer, and she writes murder mysteries slash thrillers, and she is talking with her agent one day in this cafe about how she's gonna kill off this next character or something like that, and someone overhears her and like slips her a note saying, hey, I need your help to commit this murder. And Finlay is really strapped for cash. I think she's going through like this divorce, and so she decides to help and like becomes a hit woman without even really trying to become a hit woman. So what I read was really funny, and I just really want to see where this is gonna go, and I could tell it was one that I was gonna want to have in my collection. So here it is. I will definitely be reading this one this year as well. Okay, next I have 4 middle grade books, and I got these all at Barnes & Noble. They had some great sales. I don't know if it was the 1st or 2nd of January where I went, but they had all hardcovers were 50% off, and then they had middle grades were buy one, get one 50% off. So I was very excited to participate in that sale. So I got Counting by Sevens by Holly Goldberg Sloan. This is about, I believe, a girl who's autistic. It says that she is different and a genius. Everything interests her, especially medical and plants. She's learned that life can be unfair. She understands that family is what you make of it. She doesn't have a lot of friends, but she would do anything for the ones she does have. So it sounds like it's the story of this girl who does not fit in and is extremely, extremely intelligent. It just sounds like it will be a really good story, and hopefully one that I can share with my kids as well, to teach them about people that are different than them and how to be loving and acceptant and friends with them as well. So yeah, that is one that I'm excited for. Another middle grade, this is also one that Vidania told me about. I originally saw this on her channel, Tilly and the Bookwanderers. So this is about 11-year-old Tilly, and her mother has disappeared, and ever since then she finds comfort in her grandparents' bookshop. So one day she starts receiving visitors from Anne of Green Gables and Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And then she realizes that not only can these characters visit her in the shop, but she can go into these books. So she starts having adventures, and it goes from there. And I'm assuming at some point she's researching more about her mother's disappearance, and I I don't know if something happens along those lines or not, but this is the first book in a series, and I've heard really good things about it, so I think it's going to be a cute, fun, lighthearted read. I will probably save this one for middle grade March. I have quite a stack that is going to be happening in middle grade March, so this is going on that to hopefully be read then. Okay, last I got the most exciting ones. I got both Amari and the Night Brothers and Amari and the Great Game. If you were around on my channel last year, you will know that I love these books. I will link a video up here. Particularly, I got an advanced copy of this one, so I read it before it was released last summer. It was just really fun. So Amari is a young girl, and her brother has been missing for quite a while, and the police say he's gone for good. Amari has never believed it. And one day, this mysterious briefcase shows up in her house with an invitation for her to come join the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs. So she goes, it's like this secret school, and she starts learning about the powers that she didn't know she had and starts investigating her brother's disappearance. So this has like Harry Potter meets Men in Black vibes. Super cute, tons of lessons about like equality and friendship and never giving up woven throughout. This book kind of picks up where this book leaves off. I just couldn't recommend these books more. Like, these are my favorite middle grade series from last year, and now I have a beautiful new hardcover copies that were 50% off. Thank you, Barnes and Noble. I'm super happy to have these for my collection. Okay, so those are the books I hauled, and now I officially cannot buy any more books without exercise points. To remind you how that's working is every 15 minutes of exercise that I do, either on my elliptical or with a YouTube video, you know, there's tons of YouTubers out there doing exercise videos, so 15 minutes is 1 point. 10 points equals 1 book, and that includes all books either at the Goodwill or the eBay or the bookshop or anywhere. The jury's still out on Little Free Library. I did a poll recently about if Little Free Libraries should be included in that, so if you want to go vote for that, go to my community tab and please vote. But yeah, so I'm not allowed to do big hauls unless I work for them. And this is going pretty well. I have 7 points so far. Is it the 9th today? I don't even know what day it is, but it's the 9th, I think, or 10th. I have 7 points, so I have been doing the work, and hopefully I'll have enough points built up so the next time when a book buying urge strikes, I will be able to purchase some more books. So yeah, that's all I have to share with you today. I hope you are doing well wherever you are. I hope you take some time today to read a good book or two. And if you are having a bad hair day, just wear a bandana. Bye.